642, 92.3 K-Rock, WYSP, WJFK. You want to hear Stuttering John with Richard Lewis?
Yeah.
Even though Richard's coming in later, I want to hear this before he gets in.
I think we should.
Yeah. To know what he's been apologizing for. See, a lot of truth comes out in the Stuttering John interviews.
Truth or, it's hard to tell with Richard, though, because he's just such a generally angry person.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here he is, Stuttering John. Where is Stuttering John? Is he here? Does anyone know? I haven't seen him.
It's his week to come in at 6:30, so he should be here now.
Oh, it is his week, because Ganji's here early. Oh, here you are. Hero of the stupid. Hey, Stuttering John.
What's up, man?
We got some tapes?
Yeah, I got you some clips for the show. Some movies I think we should pull.
What movie did you get?
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
There's this one clip that when Charlton Heston's like, "It's the madhouse, a madhouse."
John's a big Planet of the Apes man.
Yeah. I think he knows all those movies.
He loves Planet of the Apes.
I do.
I know. He even does impressions of the apes.
Cornelius.
Do your Cornelius. How's that? Isn't that funny? Can everyone see that? I think John is 9/10 ape.
He does that too well.
Yeah. That's funny when you do that. I like that. That's a good impression. Makes me laugh. Makes me laugh like a retard. All right, here's Stuttering John with Richard Lewis. This was at some comedy club opening, you know what I mean?
Caroline.
Yeah,
Caroline's.
He was the first guy I got.
Right. Here we go.
Richard!
John said he had a weird move. His model girlfriend, beautiful girlfriend. Richard Lewis has some piece of ass girlfriend.
Did you see her in the paper yesterday?
Yeah, I saved it. Here it is. She looks like Cindy Crawford or something.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
And he looks like a gargoyle.
Yeah, I know. He looks like an ugly guy. He looks like Ed McMahon next to one of his... it's not that Richard's ugly by any means. He's certainly... I think he's better looking than I am, for sure. It's just that there's no way he'd have her. Unless he had some kind of TV show happening. It's a lot of pressure being with a girl like that.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's why he's depressed.
Yep. They even have a picture on top of that of Alec Baldwin and Kathleen Turner. Kathleen Turner looks like 500 pounds. I mean, she's huge.
Well, you know what's interesting? Because I saw her in person. She really isn't that big. She photographs that way.
Really? She didn't look that heavy?
She didn't.
Boy, she's a horrible looking... I mean, she looks like a witch. But, I mean, she makes her living looking good.
I know. They must have their work cut out for them.
Yep. So anyway, John said there was a weird move because John had this, the TV cameras with him. Richard Lewis pushes the girlfriend out of the way so that no one will photograph her.
Really? So he just pushes her around?
Yeah, well, he doesn't want her on camera for some reason. What's that all about?
I don't know. As soon as I went to ask her a question, I was going to say, how was it being with Richard? He was totally, freaked and just kind of walked away. I don't think he wants anything personal in his personal life.
Well, big deal.
So don't take her out.
Yeah, keep her in a box. Yeah.
You're going to a public event where there are going to be cameras.
Let me hear this.
Hey, John. Man, you know me.
Like I don't know you.
I got to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
Howard wanted me to talk to you. Let me ask you, Richard.
Go on.
Are you jealous of Seinfeld or what?
Jealous? No. Why should I be?
Because TV show.
No, I love...
We wrote all questions to irritate Richard.
Yeah. We just wanted to get under his skin.
Yeah. Are you jealous of Seinfeld?
It's so hard to do because he's been on the show.
I know, but so that's why we had to make the questions extra tough. Because we even said, what's the point of interviewing Richard Lewis? We know Richard, and he's a good guy. And
the usual questions even wouldn't get to him because he knows us so well.
Right. So we just said, let's make every irritating question we can think of for Richard, just to irritate him out in public.
Yeah.
Because just to see how he reacts.
No, why should I be?
Because TV show.
No, I love him. I love my best friend writes the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Larry David.
Okay, we know.
I thought Seinfeld's best friend was Larry David.
Well, everybody's claiming him now. They're fighting over Larry David.
What?
No, I was going to say because he's a success.
You add so much to the conversation.
But it doesn't work. If I would have been able to spit it out real quick, it would have slid through like a non sequitur.
What?
Nothing.
What?
If I just would have said it off the cuff.
What were you trying to say? I'm curious.
Well, everyone's saying they're his best friend because he's a success now.
All right.
If he was just a loser, then it would be like, oh, yeah, I don't know who he is. That's
You know, he's better off when he gets stuck with
Yeah, you'd rather not know.
You'd rather not know what he said.
What he has to say.
Because once he finally gets it out, you go, what? Right, everyone wants to be friends with Larry David now that he's a success.
That's what I was trying to say.
Very good. Nice observation.
Thank you very much.
You put that all together yourself over there. Well, you got a high IQ.
I'm glad you were here.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're here to explain. Very good, John.
Sorry.
Get back to the action. I don't want to inhibit you from talking. You just feel free.
No, we never want to do that.
No. You say whatever's on your mind.
Go on.
Are you jealous of Seinfeld or what?
Jealous? No. Why should I be?
You know, because TV show.
No, I love him. I love my best friend writes the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Larry David.
Okay, we know this Howard Stern show, tape for broadcast. Let me ask you, do you think you're...
Where'd you write this?
I didn't write it.
Who wrote this crap?
Howard, do you think that you're...
Howard wrote these questions?
Come on, Richard.
Prove it to me.
Please.
Don't read. Come on, you do. I love your song. I heard your song today.
Thanks. Do you think that your model girlfriend left because your show was failing?
I never went out with a model my whole life. Failing? 4 years is failing? What the hell you know?
Well, I'm
4 years?
You know, Howard wants to know, Rich. I got to ask this stuff. You know.
I'll tell Howard Thursday in person.
Why, are you coming down? How come you don't do the TV show?
I only do Letterman and Carson. He knows that. Ask him.
Let me listen. How long did Paul Reiser's show last?
I have no idea. Who gives a crap? I don't care. I just care about...
He hates Paul Reiser because Paul Reiser ripped off all his material and ripped off his whole attitude and everything. Just so you guys know.
Well, that's what Richard says. We don't know what Paul did.
Right. Richard really doesn't like Paul Reiser. Yeah, right. Richard claims that Paul Reiser did that. So any question with Paul Reiser is going to make him even more nuts. So far, what do you think of Seinfeld? Are you jealous because his TV show is successful? How long did Reiser's show last? What about your model girlfriend?
Ask him.
Let me listen. How long did Paul Reiser's show last?
I have no idea. Who gives a crap? I don't care. I just care about the homeless.
All right, let me ask you. How does Jamie Lee smell up close?
She wears this perfume from Argentina. It's fabulous.
Was Jamie Lee a bitch on the set?
No, she's...
Come on, Richard.
What are you looking... Go interview Ted Williams again. What are you looking for, controversy? She was fabulous to work with.
Really?
Yeah.
How did your mother feel when she heard your show was canceled?
She threw a party with her family. No, she was very upset. She cried a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you upset?
I was upset the way it was handled. 4 years is a long run on television for anybody, you know. But I hated that the studio canceled and not the network. That really stunk. It sucked, actually.
Isn't Paul Reiser syndicated?
Paul who?
Paul Reiser syndicated in his TV show.
Paul Reiser. I don't know. What am I, his agent?
All right, let me ask you one more. That's it.
The question was, isn't Paul Reiser syndicated and still in production? Well, how else are you going to irritate Richard? He knows the whole shtick. He is getting irritated, isn't he?
Yeah.
Howard, did you write this?
Paul Reiser.
Jackie, did you write this crap? It sucks, these questions. And I like your tune today. I heard today. It should be a single. It's fantastic.
I appreciate it, Richard. Paul Reiser has managed to parlay his TV image into getting parts in many movies. Why hasn't the same thing happened to you?
I don't know. I've been very busy for the last 4 years. I have a movie opening March 6th. Once Upon a Crime. I got to go inside. I got to see Caroline.
This is your girlfriend, Richard?
I got to go.
Hi. How are you? Hey, Richard. Thanks a lot, man.
You're a sick bastard.
I love you. Thanks.
You know, I idolize you.
Oh, I don't see it.
Who wrote these questions? Howard. If you wrote them, they suck. If you wrote them, they're bright.
Take care, Richard.
That's so irritating. He handled it very well, but I know he was irritated. Paul Reiser. Reiser.
Yeah, I didn't know which was the right pronunciation.
No problem. Paul Reiser. See, Richard's a much bigger star than Paul Reiser, but I think it just irritates him, even still. You know what I mean?
That the guy gets work at all.
Right. And any kind of Paul Reiser question irritates Richard. Yeah. Well, anyway. 651 92.3 K-Rock, WISP, WJFK. Good work again, John.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, very nice. Thanks. Richard Lewis will be in later.
One of these days we have to bring those two together.
Paul Reiser and Richard Lewis? Yeah. See who's funnier. Well, we always thought Richard Lewis was funnier. That's why he's on our show.
Man.
Yeah, he's our man. We're backing him. All right, we'll be back right after these words. 651.